What can I do for you today, gentlemen?
Well, Mary, as you know, we're starting to grow. Things are starting to heat up, and we're going to be adding some people to the team.
Great. Which position should we start with?
Well, we're looking for a senior programmer with lots of experience with Python.
Okay. Snake handler with experience.
No, you don't get it. We're talking about a Python programmer here.
So you mean more like a snake hypnotist?
No, Mary, not a hypnotist. A computer programmer, one that works with the Python language.
How about this? Just throwing it out there. Have you thought about using monkeys? Because snakes, not so great on the keyboard.
You're not getting it. We're talking about Python, the language, the computer programming language, Python.
So you need someone who can talk to them?
To who?
To the snakes. In their own language. How do they communicate? Is it like a hissing sound, like whales, only much higher, like a...
Mary, we're looking for a senior Python programmer who's human to program in a language called Python at this great new startup that Austin and I have put together. We're here in Montreal. We're doing this great new social networking application. We put together this great, fun working environment.
Like a zoo-type environment. Everyone's working for the common good. Or some type of food reward. I'm all over it. What's the other job opening?
A new recruiter.
Okay. Recruiter. Very much.
I think if we just tell people what we're looking for, we'll probably get a better result.
For sure.
Yeah. So, a Web 2.0 programmer, someone who really understands back-end web apps. But we've done this before. I mean, we're not talking about a lot of what the project is, but it is going to be one of the most interesting web communities. And technically, I mean, we're not looking for anything.
No, we're looking for someone who's a senior Python programmer, someone who's worked with Python web technologies before. We want to have someone who's worked with databases, someone who has some kind of experience with designing database schemas. Also, someone who has experience with web services would be a great asset.
Yeah, it's also the team fit, because, I mean, we've got a really cool team here. We're a fun bunch of guys. We're doing very different things. And, the right person is going to stand out. They're going to do something in their job app. They're going to show us a screencast of some work, show us some Python code, show us a project that you really changed the world.
If you've been part of an open source project, for example, that's really a great asset.
Yeah, you're blogging. Show us that you interact with these social networks and you really have some good ideas on how to take it to the next level and build something more interesting.
Yeah.
So that would be the best candidate.
Sounds great.
Yeah.